Welcome back to Scouting Movies, everybody. Some movies will entertain you, some will challenge you, and there are those rare films that humble you. Films that don't just tell a story but bear witness to something deeper, something painful and beautiful and true. We're going to talk about one of those movies today, and it's a foreign language film. It's not in the English language, I believe it's in Danish or Swedish. I can't remember which one actually. Um, and it's called Pelle the Conqueror. It isn't here to dazzle you. It isn't. It's here to quietly break your heart, and then somehow leave you with a flicker of hope anyway. So let's talk about Pele the Conqueror and what this movie is about and why it's effective. This it's a Danish Swedish co-production, which is why I wasn't sure if it's in Danish or Swedish. I don't speak either language, and it was seeing the subtitles on the screen. It's directed by Billy August, and it follows a young boy named Pelle and his aging father Lasse as they emigrate from Sweden to Denmark in the late 19th century, chasing a better life after the death of Pelle's mother. But what they find instead is backbreaking labor, isolation, the daily grind of being seen as outsiders. It's not a sweeping immigrant success story. It's the other kind, the one rooted in reality, in cruelty, and endurance. Pele and Lassie cling to the way or to the hope that it'll get better someday, even if they're not sure if that hope will ever be realized. It's not glamorous. It's honest. It's brutally honest. Um, the main theme is obviously about immigration, not the Hollywood kind necessarily. There are no big speeches, no rags to riches montages. What you get instead is slow, grinding realism. The stares, the slurs, the humiliation of being seen as less than someone else because you're an outsider, because you're an immigrant. Watching this today, with the global conversations and things like that about borders and refugees and belonging still raging, this film feels eerily current. It reminds us that history doesn't always move forward. It's a cycle sometimes, it circles. The way that this film lays bare that cycle without preaching is quietly devastating. Um, we have we have a lot of topics in today's administration about sending people back where they belong or not allowing people to enter our country because they may steal jobs or they may incite crime or whatever it may be, whatever reason that is. Uh, Not fully understanding that these people are searching for a better life. And America is always the land of dreams, the chasing the American dream. People are not coming to America to commit crime. That's not why they're a lot of most people are coming here. It's also not why people are you know um, the reason isn't so simple. It's a lot more complex than that. It's getting away from something that happened in your childhood or something that isn't the way that you want it to be in your homeland, chasing a better dream, chasing a better life for your family. And that's what this movie is about as well. Let's talk about Max von Sydow, because his performance is wrenching as Lassie, and not in the loud, dramatic way, but the way that he holds back tears with a fake smile, tells his son stories that he knows aren't true, but wanting to build up the hope, the reservoir of hope within his son, just trying to get him to go a little bit longer. He isn't a proud father; he's a desperate one. And Max von Sydow plays him with a fragility that just cracks you open. There's a moment in the film where near the end where he realizes that he may be holding his son back simply because he wants to be with his son, but knowing that he can't do the things that a young man can do anymore. And so he has to make this choice whether to keep his son near him and and know that the love is going to be there, or let him go and try to say, you can get a better life without me holding you back, but we can't be together if that's going to happen. So what is the choice, the option that he has to make? And the choice that they both make in that scenario is one of the most painful acts of love that I've seen on screen. Um, the other actor in this movie that I want to talk about is Pelle Hevengard, who plays the title role, Pelle, and it's no small irony that the actor in the film was named for the character in the novel, and he now gets to play that character in the novel. Um, he doesn't act; he just exists, and it's such a perfect performance as the young actor. There's no dramatic monologues, there's no overly cute expressions. He's probably a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, something like that. Just a boy absorbing the cruelty of the world in real time, deciding to keep going anyway. I may be overestimating his age too. He might be 8 or 9. But the camera lingers on his face a little bit uh, throughout the whole movie. It's not to milk emotion, it's to show how much a child can understand without saying a word of what's going on in the world, what's going on around him. Billy August directs with the patience of someone who trusts the audience. There's no manipulation. There's no soaring strings to tell you what to feel and when to feel them. He just lets things be. That restraint is what makes the emotional moments hit so hard. This is a long film. This is more than 2.5 hours long. It takes its time. It mirrors the grind of the characters' lives. Slow, repetitive, hard. And when those rare moments of beauty or connection arrive, they really truly matter. So, the message of this film, what really lingers even after the credits roll, it's the responsibility. This movie doesn't scream about injustice; it just shows it. By doing so, it asks a quiet, powerful question: how are we treating the Pele and Lassies in our world? Because Pele's story might be over a century old, but it's still happening, just across different borders. It's still important. It's still worth mentioning. It's still worth um, acting in a good way. Wrapping up Pele the Conqueror, it's not a popcorn movie. It's not an easy watch. It's one of those films that stays with you, not because of what it shows, but because of what it refuses to look away from. It doesn't try to inspire you. It tries to get you to understand, tries to understand you. By the end, it earns something even rarer than tears or applause. It earns our respect as viewers, that we understand a little bit better the plight of immigrants in our country, in other countries, uh, the fact that they're leaving everything behind to try to chase a better life, knowing that it may not go the way that they want it to, and understanding that they're going to encounter opposition and rejection and persecution. And it makes us understand a little bit better from their point of view that we should welcome these people. We should help them get a better life. Most of them are not here to get crime. To they're here to chase that better life. And who are we to say no? You can't have a better life at my expense, even if it doesn't change the life that we have. So the grade that I'm going to give Pele the Conqueror is a solid A minus. It's quiet. It's very long. It's sometimes difficult to watch, but it is unforgettable of a movie. What's the last movie that humbled you, that made you stop, sit with it, and really think? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Have you seen Pele the Conqueror? Uh, Knowing that it's a foreign language film and that it's long and that it's old and that it wasn't particularly blockbuster material back in 1988. I know that I may be talking to a few people who have actually seen this film, but I encourage you to go watch it if you haven't. Let's talk about these films that don't just move us, they shape us into better people. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you next time for another story that is worth slowing down for. Thanks, everyone.